With the release of Final Fantasy Type 0 HD and of course the demo for Final Fantasy XV just around the corner, it's a good moment to look at the series as a whole. The 28-year-old game series that once saved Squaresoft from bankruptcy is now one of the most influential games in its genre. These are 7 things you don't know about Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy Type 0 HD for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One is an HD remake of the PSP game from 2011. The game, however, was originally planned to be released on mobile phones. Even though the mobile release was cancelled, Square Enix released Final Fantasy Agito for Japanese smartphone owners. Going from mobile phone to PSP to PS4 might be the most absurd remake cycle ever.
I can at last see.
Hey! Step on the gas and don't look back!
One step ahead of you.
Whoa! That thing is huge!
Final Fantasy XV officially has the longest development time of any game in the Final Fantasy series. This game started out as Final Fantasy Versus XIII. Square Enix started its production shortly before the announcement in May 2006. So the game has been in development for 9 years. A demo will be released in March so fans can finally get their hands on the game.
Careful, Highness!
Sit this one out, champ.
You got me.
Time to say goodbye.
Every game in the main series of Final Fantasy has the character named Cid, except the very first game. In remakes of the first game, Cid is only mentioned by name. The first playable Cid made his appearance in Final Fantasy IV. Did you know the name Cid comes from the Arabic word Sidi, which means Lord or Master? Even though Final Fantasy has always been about people, Chocobo are the real mascots of the series. They have appeared in every game in the series since they made their debut in Final Fantasy II. There are multiple spin-off games dedicated to the Chocobos, made for the PlayStation 1 and Nintendo DS. Our favorite Chocobo is the Fat Mount you can ride in Final Fantasy XIV. Until the release of Final Fantasy VII in 1997, the series was exclusively playable on Nintendo consoles. Even Final Fantasy VII was originally planned as a Nintendo 64 release. Memory limitations and the lack of processing power made Squaresoft decide to shift its focus from the cartridge-based N64 to the CD-ROM-based PlayStation console. Ever since that moment, the series has captured the hearts of many PlayStation fans. The fantasy in this game series is not so final after all. What started as a last attempt to save Squaresoft turned out to be one of the most influential game series of all time. Including the yet-to-be-released Final Fantasy XV, there are 30 games that are all part of the Final Fantasy series. And if we were to count all spin-offs, it would take the total number of games to a staggering 82. And then we're not even talking about the compilation packs, ports, and HD remakes. There are over 82 games connected to the Final Fantasy universe. Now that is just crazy. If you would only play through the 15 main games, it would take you a total of an estimated 992 hours to finish and complete all games. And that's not counting the hundreds of hours you would have to put into the online worlds of Final Fantasy XI and XIV. Completing the entire franchise would take you 41 days without even taking a break. Even Tum2 would have a hard time consuming that much Final Fantasy.
Listen to my story. This may be a new trailer for Final Fantasy XV! Yeah!
Are you looking forward to Final Fantasy XV, or do you prefer the classics? Let us know in the comments below.